and supply management.
The problem is what they don't understand is millions of people look at this milk running away because it's the end of the month. So I have to dump. I dump 30,000 liters of milk, and it breaks my heart. I will show you. By the way, this here Canadian milk, it's $7 a liter. When I go for my haircut, people say, "Wow, $7, Jerry, for a little bit of milk." I say, "Well, you have to go higher up." Because we have no say anymore as a dairy farmer on our own farm because they.
So what's the deal with supply management? Basically, with supply management, the cost of dairy, poultry, and eggs are controlled by the government. They have import restrictions, production quotas, and price fixing. So the result of this is that about 100 to 300 million liters of milk in Canada are discarded every single year. Farmers throw it out because they go over quota, and that's all they can legally do with it, unless they want to drink it all themselves. This is according to Professor Sylvain Charbois, the director of the Agri-Food Analytics Lab at Dalhousie University. All right, Canadians pay 2 to 3 times as much for milk as Americans, as well as higher prices on other dairy products such as cheese, milk, ice cream. And lowest income Canadians are hit the hardest because they're paying these prices the same as everybody else, but they've got so much less income to absorb the hit. Okay. Now, it's not just consumers that suffer. Restaurants and food processors are also paying these higher prices. And you can't tell me that this system is necessary because Australia phased out their supply management program in 2000, and the result is that consumers are enjoying higher prices, or better prices, lower prices, and it's working perfectly fine over there. Uh, Import restrictions keep prices artificially high, and foreign competition would also force domestic farmers to become more efficient in order to compete, leading to long-term benefits to consumers in the form of lower prices. The quota system also makes it difficult for small factory farms to expand because if you want to produce milk commercially, then you need a quota, and it's extremely expensive. It's about $24,000 for one unit, which is however many cows. Now, the bottom line is that prices should be set by the market, by supply and demand, not by the government. That way, the price system will signal to farm entrepreneurs where scarce resources need to be directed to. If the price of milk is low, then that means don't invest as much in increasing the supply of milk. Uh, Whereas if it's high, then it means we need more milk produced. Supply management's got to go. It's a terrible system. It's hurting Canadians, consumers. It doesn't really benefit the producers that much, and it's just an insane system. What we need is a free market, not this bizarre government controlled uh, price fixing, import quota, terrible system. Gotta go. Here's what happened in Australia when they ended their supply management program. They saw prices drop by 12 cents a liter, and the farmers actually ended up making more and increasing their exports substantially because what happened was the less efficient farms that were shielded by supply management, they ended up, this is what Schumpeter calls creative destruction. They ended up not being viable. The land was put to a more economic use. The dairy farms were consolidated. The productive process became more productive. So the farmers actually ended up making more at the same time that prices were falling.